Hello everyone, welcome back to the Visiting Teller of Tales. I am Carolyn Osborne and I will be your visiting storyteller this week. And the story we are going to do is The Night Before Christmas, and it's authored by Clement Clark Moore. And this book is illustrated by Tom Newsom, and it's published by, or this version is published by the Dalmatian Press Incorporated in 2004. I love the pictures in this book. Let me give you a little history on, because this story has been around for a long time. It says Moore is thought to have written A Visit from St. Nicholas on Christmas Eve in 1822. While traveling home by sleigh through the snowy New York streets, said Christmas turkey and ham, his plump bearded Dutchman sleigh driver was the inspiration for the right jolly old elf, who delighted Moore's 6 children that night as he read them his whimsical poem. Almost 200 years later, this story is still around. So, The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. When, what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, and dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. What a pretty Santa Claus. And then, in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Oh, look at him wink. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger along his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas, everyone.